I'm back. Happy birthday. I'm very excited to be here. Let's get started. I got a couple of hours I could go. Ooh, it's 4:20 exactly. At least where I am. So, let's check the news real quick. This topic was inspired by a tweet that came across my feed today. Oh yeah, the war plans. They were in some group chat and they accidentally added a journalist for the Atlantic and shared some war plans with Yemen. War plans for Yemen. That was the big news of the day. Nobody donated to you. What do you go live? I haven't seen you going live a lot lately. I'll super chat you next time you go live. Because, pass it on. Plenty of people have got me fries and stuff. I don't mind passing it forward. Um, well, God, how old are you? I don't even remember that. 30 cents. Damn. Let me show the tweet. It was comparing the McDonald's of yesterday and the McDonald's of today, and it really got me thinking about the old McDonald's. I had, when I was like 8 years old or something, I had a McDonald's birthday party. All right, look at this, y'all. Hang on, let me blow it up. This is the McDonald's I remember from the late 70s, early 80s. It was fun. I don't necessarily remember McDonald's on a wagon kicking an ass. Ronald McDonald will kick your ass. It is on their wall. Visual evidence. And then look at today. This is what the McDonald's looks like today when I go in, except they don't even have these tables. They just have kiosk. And they have like a little table against the wall with a few chairs. But it's mostly kiosk and a counter where you don't even talk to a person other than they call your number out. Number 34, and you go up and they hand you your bag. That's it. Now, which McDonald's looks more fun to you? Look at this tree. Y'all, is it any wonder we ended up on drugs? So anyway, they used to have a party room in McDonald's that they could close off for your birthday party. They made you a McDonald's cake. Smart city. Oh, how many subs do you have? Here, let me put Apocalypse's channel. It's not televised. It goes under another name though. What is the name it goes under? And then let me see. And then there was the McDonald's playgrounds, which, oh my God, as a kid living out in the country, it was like a trip to Disneyland every single time we got to go into the city. And only some cities had the McDonald's with the playgrounds in them. And it was usually only one McDonald's in the whole city had the playground. And so we always like begged to go to the McDonald's with the playground. I want to look at some pictures. Have you been down the Oh, I'm I'm going down the Grimace rabbit hole today cuz they had some playground equipment. Watch this, y'all. Hey, Shift, by the way. Camelot. Stop. Um so yeah, there's the part. Look at this playground equipment. Okay, this was my favorite one. It's the Hamburglar, and there was a hole in the cylinder with a ladder. So you walked in here and you climbed up a ladder and you could crawl into this hamburger like you're in jail because it's the cop, it's the jail. So it's like getting kids comfortable It's making jail seem fun. And then, if you wanted to, you could crawl further up the cylinder into his hat, and you could look out of this hole at the people, and you'd climb in, and then you'd like call your parents, like, "Mom, look, I'm in the hat." And then watch what else I noticed. So then they had that, and they had where's the grimace cage? Look what else they had, y'all. That was kind of messed up. They had this cage. They had the grimace cage, and you walked inside. You could walk inside it, and it would like bounce. It would wobble and bounce around. Here, I'll show another picture of it. Um, Very interesting concept. So McDonald's was all about getting kids. They loved kids in cages. It was all about getting kids. Look, the grimace cage. It was on springs, and it would like you could jump around in it and shake it and stuff. Do these kids look happy? Do they look frightened? Do they look distressed? You be the judge. Do they even look American? But anyway, I hate when it blows me up every single time. And then this was another fun toy, but look how, again, drugs. I think this is a fry guy. I'm not sure. You could sit on him, and he would. People got paid to design this, to like conceptualize it, plan it out, create it, and you could sit on that and like bounce, rock, 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 rock on the fry guy, bounce, bounce. They had to get the meat from somewhere. Stop. But it was fun too. And then later, like in the 90s, they put the ball pit. They put the playground with the slide and the ball. You could slide into the balls and everything. And I was kind of jealous because I love ball pits. They stink because they get sweaty. The balls in the pit. The Have you ever been in a ball pit before? You should try a ball pit at least once. It's a lot of fun. It's a weird sensation that I can't even describe. Rolling around in the balls. But is he supposed to be a taste bud? That's messed up. They used to have Ronald McDonald's commercials. I thought about sawing some. I mean, showing some. But copyright. I didn't want to risk it. Oh my God! I didn't know about this. They Here. This is one of the original playgrounds. Look what they had on it. They didn't even have this at ours. I've never seen this before. This is like what? Look, is this not creepy? It's a swing set with this Hamburglar guy. You swing from his arms. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. Y'all know that, but I'm starting to think there was something going on with McDonald's. But it was a magical part of our childhood, and nothing bad really ever happened there. So whatever they were up to, it didn't work on us. We loved it. Yeah, he is. And you know they have a lady grimace? Let's see. Grimace. We looked it up the other day. Grimace gender. Grimace is canonically male, although he has been portrayed by female actors in various commercials. And it says McDonald's Grimace is apparently a queer icon now. How did this happen? It seems like that whole playground, that whole McDonald's mythos seems like something that queers would identify with. Oh, it's paywall. They won't even let me read about. Grimace turns into LGB icon as McDonald's mascot makes a comeback. What does that mean? Let me guess. He's like non-binary or something. Gender non-conforming. Oh, listen to this. He was first brought into McDonald's in 1971, but he was an evil monster with four arms that stole your milkshake. And they decided that it frightened children, and so they recast him to be a warmer version of the original Grimace with two arms and to be cute and cuddly instead. So who test marketed this stuff? Like who thought these people, I don't even have kids, I don't even like kids. And I have more of a sense of the psychology of children than whoever was designing the McDonald's characters at the McDonald's playground. Who sat around and thought that that would be fun for kids? A four-armed monster that stole your milkshake. Keep talking about balls. But have you been into a ball pit? The first ball pit I went in, it was a place called Sesame Place. And they had giant ball pits. It was based around Sesame Street. And they had all these slides you could slide down. And the first time I was in a ball pit immersed, it was the weirdest sensation. Because those balls like roll around on your skin while you're in there. And they're kind of fluid and dynamic. And they're not heavy at all. They're very light. You had a McDonald's. Me too. I love my McDonald's parties. And you got a room all to yourself. They would close off the room, and it was just you and your friends. And they had party hats, and they had little games. They would come and lead you in games, like the staff would have party games. They would lead you in, like pin the tail on the they didn't have donkeys, the grimace or something. And they would bring you a cake, a Ronald McDonald cake, and all your friends would sit down and eat the cake, and you all got your little. I guess it was a Happy Meal. I remember the Happy Meal. We would always get the Happy Meal for the prize. Stop. Except it was never enough food, so we were always ordering like a Happy Meal with extra cheeseburgers, extra fries, all that other stuff to supplement the food that came in the meal. But the Happy Meal had a little prize, and it had puzzles all over the box, like crossword puzzles and connect the dot. And I love doing the Happy Meal puzzles. Your DMs are a ball pit. So yeah, like looking back at these pictures really brought back memories. Oh my God. What the hell is this? It gets even worse, y'all. Wait, how do I? Alright, I'm gonna show y'all some stuff that I hope my channel doesn't get struck for. But it gets even more disturbing. Hang on, let me pull them up. Alright, here we go. I'm sorry to do this to y'all. This is a trigger warning. Alright, look at this. So there's one. Oh wait, here's a bigger version. I wonder if this is in other countries. Look. How is how is this a mascot for McDonald's? This has got to be foreign. McDitz? Is it German? Is it communist McDonald? This looks communist. Like that communist art. Have you seen the art and architecture? Look at this one. This has fangs. This is it. This is like a Stephen King McDonald. Who put a clown with fangs that you slide out of its tongue? This is messed up. I don't know. Anyway, I did not want to make this journey alone. So I figured I would save it for a stream. How's everyone else doing? What's going on today? McEvil. McTrauma, McSomething. Because as a kid, I loved haunted houses. For Halloween, they'd set up haunted houses all over the place. The Catholic Church did a haunted house. They'd have a haunted house at the mall. Sometimes you'd go trick or treating, and people would turn their entire front yards or garages into haunted houses. So, that, like, I loved that kind of stuff. I didn't mind being scared as a kid, but not at a McDonald's playground. That's not supposed to be a haunted house. And the best haunted house I never got to go was supposedly the Jehovah's Witness haunted houses, and it was called Hell House. And they scare you. It's supposed to be like a journey through hell, and they make it as scary as possible. And then when you get out the end of it, they have people there to try to save you and tell you about Jesus and how not to end up in hell. And I always wanted to go, but I could never find anyone to go with. So I guess let's see. Any more interesting McDonald's shit? Well, I lost my page. I guess that's all the McDonald's I have today are probably a good thing. That's plenty. And it's open panel. So come on up. I can go a couple of hours. You're afraid of clowns? You stop. You're not afraid of a woman in makeup. Oh, probably so. Oh, what a different world. But now they have anime and all that other stuff, which is just as almost as bad or just as worse. Hey, Sasquatch. That's called coolophobia. I had a friend that was afraid of clown, deathly afraid of it. And the irony is, he dressed like a clown. He was punk, and he wore like clown socks, like the black and white striped Wicked Witch of the West socks with his Doc Martens, and he had poofy pink Ronald McDonald looking hair, and he would wear eyeliner and all kind of stuff. So I thought it was very ironic that of all people, he was the one scared of clowns. I never, even as a kid, I never got into clowns. I never thought they were funny. I never thought they were entertaining, but nor did I think they were scary. I just thought they were kind of silly. And except for Homie the Clown off of Living Color, that's a clown I can relate to. He was a prison clown. He was doing clown as part of his community service for being let out of prison. But clowns never did anything for me. I hated cutesies. I hated even cartoons. I hated things as kids that seemed like it was designed to talk down to a kid level. Like we needed to be talked down to in this fun, colorful way to get the message through. Just talk to me like an adult. I didn't like gimmicks that were designed for kids, and the clown seemed like a gimmick. Yeah, I love Homie. Homie don't play that. And then he would hit him with that tennis ball in the sock. And he was teaching him how to. He was woke. Actually, he was a woke. He was teaching him about oppression and how to bring down the man and Whitey. He had little like storybooks that he'd be like, "Let me tell you a story, kids. Today we're gonna learn about Whitey and how to stick it to the man." And then he would give him a little lesson of like how to steal soda pop from a vending machine without paying and that kind of stuff. And if they got on his nerves or tried to talk while he was trying to teach them, he would pop it with that sock. Yeah, I think Homie is top clown for me. But you know what was scary? One of the it was horror movies to me are either stupid and I laugh at them. They're like comedies, or they're really, really scary, and they disturb me, and they stay with me, and I can't ever watch them again. Was Killer Clowns from Outer Space. That movie was creepy as hell. Hey, Axel, what's up? I don't even know if I finished it. I was at a friend's house, and she made me watch it, and I had nightmares, and I've never tried to watch that show again. But another good clown movie was Shakes the Clown with Bobcat Goldthwait. He's an alcoholic clown, and they have the clown bar. He hangs out at the clown bar with all the other clowns, and they get drunk. And the bartender is Aunt Esther from Sanford and Son, LaWanda Page. She's like a black clown. In fact, I might have to watch that one again. So that's what we're doing today. Clowns, haunted houses, scary, fucked up shit from childhood. Typical Gen X life. Life as an Xer. Yeah, that was so stupid. My stepmother wanted to. She had us watch as a kid. She's like, y'all are gonna love this movie. It's called Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Have you ever seen it? We have to go rent it. Oh my God, it's one of the funniest movies, y'all. And she put it on, and we sat in front of the TV like, what is this stupid crap that we're? It's so fake. They use actual tomatoes, and they roll them down the street, and it's supposed to be tomatoes attacking the town, and people are running from the tomatoes that are rolling behind them and screaming. And I got nothing out of that movie. Nothing. Even as a B movie, like a cult B movie to make fun of, it didn't even have that. Because some of those B movies are cool. No, now Exorcist, that's my favorite comedy. Oh my God, they used to show it on TV once a year. It was like one of those TV specials that they'd run along with The Wizard of Oz, Gone with the Wind, The Sound of Music, The Hobbit, Old Yeller. They had shows they would run yearly, and it would be like a family event, and you'd all sit in front of the TV together as a family. And The Exorcist was one of them, and I would laugh my ass off. And this was the bleeped out version too. But as an adult, it was even funnier. When she's cursing out her mom, she's like laying in that bed. Your mama sucks cocks in hell. Stick your cock in my ass. Like that cracks me up. How you know how I know it's funny? Because Leslie Nielsen made a whole spoof of it with Linda Blair called Repossessed. They even thought it was funny. So it's not just me. That is a funny ass movie. And then when I was older, I got the DVD and it had the deleted scenes and it had the spider walk where she walks down the stairs backward, like with her head turned around backwards, and that part's kind of cool. Apocalypse, what's your channel? I want to drop it in the chat so people can sub. I've been on Apocalypse's panels. Apocalypse is actually one of the few panels that I will actually go on because I feel he doesn't police. He's not uptight. You can go there and relax and just chat and be yourself. So I do recommend his channel. Hey, dear fire, welcome. Yeah, the green pea soup. Oh my God. Hilarious. Two enthusiastic thumbs up. Even at the end, well, I don't want to spoil it for you. Have y'all all seen The Exorcist? Is it okay to spoil it? Even at the end, when the demon takes him over and like he falls out the window and rolls down the stair. Even that's hilarious to me. So, yeah. Anyway, What? Where was this? It wasn't on my channel. I'm still struggling to get to 1K. I keep dropping. I'll get like a little burst of subs. Oh, you know why Apocalypse? Because it's you have to have a wrench to post links. It's not you. Here, send it to me on the Discord or just type what to search for and I could pull it up. Cuz I know it's under something different. It's like gonads or spleen something. Well, yeah, we like untrackable around here. Hey, Mike, what's up? He's been a regular for a while, and he's always added something to the channel. Your link's not working. Uh-oh. Well, maybe that's why you're not getting subs and nobody's seeing your panels. So, well, let's see. I might have some tweets for y'all other than that McDonald's tweet. Yeah, I have a nerdy tweet. I'll save it for later. Oh, I didn't. Let's see. No, I don't share that one. I will share this tweet because I think it has some wisdom. Assuming anything told to you by an authority figure is true is one way to be mind killed. Assuming anything told to you by an authority figure is false is another way to be mind killed. Neither involve thought. Both react to stimulus like a houseplant. That's true. NASA lied. Science lied. You were lied to. You believe this because the authorities say it. Don't trust. All of that's bullshit. If you learn to think for yourself, you don't have to depend on authority. Oh, Angel, how did you find the channel? Oh, you know what? I can pull you up on YouTube. I forgot. Hang on. I'll get it. Oh, no. I was thinking of something else. Global Disaster Network. That's his channel. Here you go. Here's televised apocalypse. Oh, wait. What's going on, Shift? Uh, Shiv, that's between me and you. If nobody can break us up, if we don't let it happen, I mean, I don't. You've never done anything to me, and I don't have a problem with you, and I like you and enjoy you, and until something happens with that, then it's not going to be a third party that comes between it. I'll make up my own mind about people. But who's doxing you? Oh, okay. Because I've never seen him dox. But he's not going to start trouble. Don't start none, won't be none. That goes on both sides. Because it's that circular trolling. You know, like pets that you have to separate. All right, well, I will go for another half hour or so. Unless we get a panel going. And then I can go for a little while longer. And tomorrow's my last day of the 9 days. And then I get a weekend. So tomorrow I can go as long as I want. I won't have to sign off early. I finally get a weekend to relax and unwind and do some me things. Okay, let's check something. Oh, hang on. I got to do social media real quick. Somebody's messaging me for something. Um, all right, I'm back. Antlers will get a rest. Yes, much needed. Actually, though, it wasn't bad. I wasn't sure. 9 days in a row seemed daunting when I looked at it on the schedule, but actually working it, I hardly noticed. It went by like that. I got in my when I'm at work, I'm in my work zone, and I just flow all day long until it's time to go home. Oh, and I stopped the other day, and I got McDonald's fries because I was exhausted, and I said I got to walk all the way home, and I need to pick me up. And then the light bulb went off, and I said, you can pass right by McDonald's and get you some fries and see if that works. And you know what? It did. I started eating those fries, and my bounce came back, and I was able to make it home without dragging half my body. Axel, I did a whole stream on this. God damn, I wish I had a better way of indexing my stream. I've done several on these actually. Um, one of them. Let me do a search. It might be. I might have titled it monotropism. It. There's a guy. There's an autism researcher named Patrick. Somebody. He's a young autistic guy, and he identifies monotropism as like one of the defining features of autism. And so he's written a lot about it, and I tend to agree. Um, it's the monotropism is that attention tunnel or that hyper focus where you get into your special interest or your zone, and you kind of anything that doesn't fall into that gets unnoticed, just drops out of that attention tunnel. I'll try to find his name. Hey, Busker.
Hey, excuse me. I just took a hit.
Oh, I was gonna say, are you sick?
No, on mute.
Okay, we'll wait. Oh yeah, here you go. Ren, I found it. Let's see. How do I share it? It was the Memorial Day stream, actually. For some reason, I did monotropism. And I've talked about it on other panels. What's up? How are you? Oh, he's still taking his hit. See, maybe that's why they call it a hit. It hit him. But I want to find that researcher for you too. Patrick somebody. He does good work. Dwyer, Patrick Dwyer. And he is a lot of his work involves, because he's autistic himself, doing research, actual research by autistic people, and he's trying to use the research to shift from the medical model to a neurodivergent paradigm. So, like, he does actual research, but then he uses the research to offer an alternative paradigm to view neurodivergence that it goes beyond the limitations of the current medical model that they use. And that's where I think he has the most value. And he has one paper on The neurodivergent paradigm, which I'm trying to find, that I think is very good. It lays out the medical model and it lays out the alternative
I'm sorry.
neurodivergent model. Here, I found it or a summary of it. Nope. Well, anyway, here's one. It's a sample of his work. I used to have all these handy. Are you back?
I'm sorry. Did you mute me? I thought I had the.
No, I thought you had muted yourself so that you could finish your hit.
No, no, that was a while ago.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't mute you.
Yeah, I might have accident. I got this touchpad, and I think this thing is fucked up. It's
Oh,
an
are you on a
old.
new laptop?
No, it's an old one. It's definitely old. My dad picked it up because my other one died because I spilled vodka in the keyboard.
Oh,
That was a stupid move, and so I was like, I was desperate to get my shit, because I need a laptop because well, I wasn't doing streaming at that point, but I'm just glad I have this one because it's a refurbished, old, ancient. I probably told you about it. It has a CD-ROM drive in it that doesn't work, and it's very old. It's ancient.
that's the one that you've been using. The one that
Yeah,
turns you
it's
orange and blue.
yeah. With the camera, it sucks. I've tried to wipe it down with microfiber cloth with spray, and it doesn't do shit. So
Oh
I
yeah,
think,
I always forget to clean my camera lens.
well, you look all right. You're not fuzzy.
Okay.
I was on a stream last night where I looked real fuzzy. My friend had me up. He came over. He drove an hour and a half, and it was great, man. I haven't had any visitors for a very long time.
Oh, nice. I was in person.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Uh, yeah. His well, he goes by many names on YouTube. Ricky from Sunnyvale and TFC Jedi. It's it's he's just a character. But like he came over and man, he brought me some the best fucking weed I've ever had. I mean, like we smoked a joint together and the terpenes lasted until the fucking cardboard. Like that is
Until the
unbelievable.
what?
Until the cardboard of the joint, like
Oh, you talking about the end?
yeah, the end.
Oh.
Yeah, it lasted to the end, and like the cardboard, like the just complete, like you could still taste it through the cardboard. It was that fucking terpy. It was excellent, and I bought ounce and a half or an ounce of that from him, and he didn't charge hardly as much as my neighbor's charging, so I'm not getting my neighbor's shit anymore because
Oh, I
it's.
thought you got it from the delivery place.
Oh no, this is definitely homegrown, and it's very well grown. It's better than any dispensary shit. Uh, unless you find something with terpenes above 4%, you're not going to find anything like this. And who knows what kind of terps are causing the flavor? I don't.
So it's legal to grow there?
Yeah, it's legal.
Because when they made it legal here, they made it illegal to grow because you could.
Well,
They only want you buying it from the
yeah,
retail
yeah.
places.
I think it's legal to grow, but I think you can only grow so many plants. You can only have like maybe two or one, maybe one. I don't know.
That's plenty for personal use.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, like if you grow more than that, then other people are gonna be. Nobody can smoke fucking pounds of weed, you know.
I think here, if you can get like a special medical permit to grow a few plants, but outside of that, it's you can't. It's a big no-no to try to grow your own plants. That
Yeah,
was one of the controversies when they legalized it here.
yeah. It might be that way here too now. I don't know. I mean, I
In
know
which
that
case, this is an entertainment channel, and we're just having fun up here, guys. Ha ha ha! Isn't this fun? Okay, go ahead.
I'm talking about medicine. That's all.
Yeah, we're just talking about medicine.
Yeah, it is. It is definitely medicine. Um, I took one puff of this. He brought this dab stuff, and I took one hit of that, and it activated my bladder. I mean, really activated. And thankfully, I had a diaper on, but I didn't pee myself at all. I made it to the toilet, and yeah, I have neurogenic bladder, and also prostate issues. I think, pretty sure. Yeah,
It happens at our age.
yes.
Part of being a man.
That's the
Take your prostate like a man.
when you got something bad wrong with it's no good. I mean, it's just like I haven't been to a urologist since I was damaged in 2007. So I vowed to never. I tried to go to another one, and he
You were
just
damaged. The doctor damaged you.
oh man, I didn't tell you about that, did I? Yeah,
I'm thinking no.
he gave me catheter trauma so bad that like tears were rolling down my eyes,
Oh.
but I wasn't even crying. It hurts that bad, and I shouldn't talk about it, but
No, you should, because I'm getting trauma right now from just
he
hearing the
left me,
story.
and it held hands with the MS uh, the week after that, and they never stopped. I have a serious problem going on. That's just all I can say is it's painful. But I'll change the subject. Holy shit.
Okay. Yeah, we don't want to. I guess that's one mono topic we don't want to
Well,
have monotropism on.
I will say that he got sued twice afterwards, and somehow he ended up molesting 9 women.
Okay.
No shit, dude.
We can we can leave him alone for sure.
Yeah, he's asshole. I have a future past and current hatred
But
for that.
if he's a urologist with these with these trans women, if he's a urologist, how is where is he finding these? I don't want to know. I don't want to know because I want to move off this topic. But it would make more sense if he was a gynecologist
What?
for the women.
Oh, well, they got
I
unwarranted.
guess women see urologists too, separate from
They got
gynecologists.
unwarranted anal exams, unwarranted breast
All
exams.
right. So
No
how
shit.
is your house? How's the weather there?
That's the story of my life, dude. All right, so, the weather it's kind of warming up. It's let's see. It should say on my laptop. Right now it is 51 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, so spring is coming.
Oh, it's coming. And God help me if this summer shows up way too quick because I don't have the air conditioner in the window in my bedroom, and that will kill me.
Oh, you put it's something you put in each year.
Yeah, like the ones downstairs, I just leave them in because it's too much of a hassle and nobody wants to do it anymore. Uh, but I have them screwed in real tight so it's secure. I'm not afraid of anybody breaking into that. They're really secure. But yeah, man, like that's coming up, and if my nephew doesn't put that in, I'm gonna kick his ass. I don't know that I don't think I could because I can't stand up really.
You
Yeah.
could do a voodoo doll.
No, I don't do that kind of shit.
Oh.
I mean, that's man. I'll tell you what. This one chick from Australia was my friend. I met her on MySpace long, long time ago, and I'm remained her friend. When we all migrated to Facebook. So this girl, I won't say her name, but she did. She does kind of like witchy kind of shit. Like she does spells. And I asked her to cast a love spell for this chick that contacted because I saw her picture of her in a hospital. So I just decided to friend her because I wanted to know her story. And so I talked to her and just like told her I have MS. So I try to reach out and talk to people who are, in situations. So she said she had the worst case of Crohn's disease that has been reported in Maryland, at least, and that I had I had her cast a spell, and no shit, man, this girl that I was going after, she called me and she was saying, for some reason, when I think about you, my heart just races and races and
She
races.
told you that?
Yes, and it wasn't a good kind of feeling, and so I mean, I don't know what to think about that, man. I think even down under, if you even down under, I mean, like that's the only thing. I mean, maybe it's not real, maybe it's a coincidence. But man, I think that stuff is a little witchy stuff is not good in the end. Um, and that didn't bloom into a relationship. Plus, she fucking goes to clubs and gets her ass grabbed. She even said, "Well, I'm a clubber. You got to understand that." And I'm like, "Well, whatever. Just come hang out." And so she did.
What do you have to understand about that? That's the weird
Well,
thing to say.
that's it,
That
I
she's a
don't.
hoe?
Yeah, I don't. I don't like hoes, man. But I still had her over and just to humor her. And I guess it was a bad thing that I talked about. I told her, no, I don't want to get into it.
Okay.
So yeah,
I trust you.
she had issues where, yeah, that's just I don't want to talk about. So anyway, that's my story about spells, and that spooked me the fuck out, dude.
Even when I was a witch or Wiccan, I didn't really play with spells.
It's probably not a good thing, man. I don't
Partly
know.
because I didn't really believe them.
Yeah, you gotta have.
I had to like force myself to think they
Yeah.
would even work. But mostly I was lazy. Spells are a lot of work.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm
I'm
sure
like, that's way too much work.
you gotta have a fervent belief that it's gonna work while you
Yeah,
do it.
and
That's just
I
like,
would have just been playing around with stuff, burning candles,
yeah.
burning herbs.
Just as long as you don't burn down your house, that's all that
I
matters.
burnt my robe, my cultist robe.
Oh shit.
I was outside. We had this square of concrete, like a little house used to be on it, but it wasn't there anymore. So it was just and I would make a pentagram on it at night with the little tea lights, and I would have this charcoal that you would burn herbs on, and I was doing my little circle, and my robe fell over one of those tea lights, and it caught on fire, and it burned a big old hole in it.
Maybe that's the forest telling you something, brother. I
Yeah,
don't know.
that
Ah,
I'm a klutz.
well, no, not that. Uh, but that's just conjecture. But maybe it happened for a reason. I don't know. Just be careful when you're playing around with the cult shit. That's all I can say.
I don't play. The
And
most
I'm not.
occult I play with is having guests on that are into it.
Yeah, that's all good.
It's like again, it's just lazy. It's just like the occult is way too much work for me to get into.
Yeah, yeah, I can understand that. Uh, I'm kind of feeling that way about music because my body doesn't want to sit up straight anymore. I tip over a lot, and I have to be feeling just right in order to play my accordion.
Oh,
I can't have any kind of slouching going on, and it involuntarily does that. My spine, uh, whatever, it is what it is. I shouldn't talk about my problems anymore.
well, I'm very sorry.
It is what it. No, I'm not. I'm not looking for any of that. I'm not fishing for, you know. But I just talk about it because that's my life, and I got. It's all I ever think about. But it's by default.
Hmm.
That's my. And I'm also neurodivergent. I believe. I believe I have. I'm on the MS spectrum, or
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You
not
probably are.
MS. The autistic spectrum. I obsess over shit big time. That's why I can't hold a relationship. And that's okay because the MS and the pills they put me on took my sex drive all away. So I don't have any feelings for any women ever.
That's convenient.
It is. So I'm a 90-year-old at the age of 45. Well,
Do
40
men lose their
going on 50.
drive as they get older?
Well, that not naturally, yeah. But
Oh,
if I wasn't on these meds, I think I'd probably be horny as shit. But and the MS is also affecting that. But you have to drain the prostate snot, man. That's no joke. You got it's like my friend worked at a vet, and he said he knew so many people if they didn't fix their dog, they end up with prostate cancer. Is
wait,
they
what?
the dogs that were not neutered fixed had prostate cancer. So many of them that like it was a phenomenon, and they talked about it a lot at the vet he worked at. So they're mammals and they have prostates like humans. And if you don't drain the prostate, I think that's probably bad.
Do all mammals have prostates?
Yes, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's where all the semen is made, or the fluid.
Yes, almost all mammals have a prostate gland. Wow, okay.
Mm. And it's one of those things. As you get older, you're supposed to be getting checked out. I haven't been to a urologist since the second urologist I went to after that damage, and he was just a jerk. So I just said, well, fuck all this. I mean, I got damaged. The second one was an asshole, and neither one of them were neurourologists. At the time, there were no neurourologists in the area, period. And now there are, but maybe I should get a female one because every male specialist of every sort has been fucking bad, real bad. I shit you not, dude. Um, well, that's Baltimore for you.
Well, this is interesting. It says the prostate and the breast appeared at the same time with the origin of mammals, possibly as long as 195 million years ago.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
So they
Breast.
evolved at the same time.
That's
And it
interesting.
says all male mammals have a prostate, but seminal vesicles only appear in herbivorous species, with the
Huh.
exception of man. We're the only carnivorous species that
Uh,
has seminal vesicles.
so even like lions don't have that.
They have prostates, but not seminal vesicles,
Okay.
whatever that is.
Well, that's that. I never knew that. That's
No, I
interesting.
didn't either. We learned a lot today.
Yeah, man. I bet you learn something new every day. Yeah, man.
It's something about how they, where they're placed in relation to the bladder.
Man, the prostate is a bane of uh, male existence. It's like a donut for your urethra, and it causes lots of problems.
Yeah.
I take
Yeah.
saw palmetto every day for that, and I tell you what, it keeps me not as good as CBG. That is the best molecule for not peeing myself when I go to an appointment. Um, Cannabigerol, not CBD, CBG, but I get it through cannabis if it has it. It's kind of rare to find, but if it's like above 2%, no problem, man.
So you said saw palmetto
Yeah, SAW, and
and it
then
works?
for me it does. For some people it doesn't. I mean, it's not the end all be all, but the best help, like I said, from cannabis. And also the stuff with low CBG helps me go to the bathroom. Imagine that, because I have a neurogenic bladder too, so it it retains and doesn't want to let go of it. And yet my prostate, yeah. But I don't pee in my bed. That's thank God. But that's my life, man.
Peggy from Married with Children. Notice he always called her Peg. Oh, is that a pun? Like a double entendre? A sexual innuendo?
Peg. Ha!
Have you met my wife, Peg? You know, she was a singer too. People tell me she's really good.
I didn't know that.
I think
Huh.
she has yeah, Katie Seagal. I think she has some music out.
I'll have to check that out. I'm just curious. I wonder if what's her name? The daughter, the one that played the daughter,
Oh,
Christine.
Christina Applegate?
Yeah, she's not a musician, is she? She's just
I'm not sure. She was in a
probably
couple of movies.
yeah.
I
She's just
remember. I
like
Married an Axe Murderer.
yeah,
Don't Tell
actress.
Mom the Babysitter's Dead, I believe.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, she wasn't in too many movies. They were just kind of B movies, as far as I'm concerned, and B television. But I watched Married with Children a lot when I was a kid. I loved it.
Oh wait, it looks like she wasn't in I Married an Axe Murderer. Who was that? It was Michael Myers, and who's the girl? Why did I Nancy Travis? I don't even know who that is. And let's see what TV shows Kelly Bundy was in. Not many.
Who was
No, that
Kelly?
was really kind of her only career. Married with Children and a couple of movies.
Yeah, that Christine Applegate. Yeah, she didn't have much of a career, but I wonder. You gotta wonder, was she molested by her uh, higher ups?
Oh, she has MS.
She does.
Yeah.
I didn't
And
realize.
breast cancer.
Oh my god, dude, that's a double whammy. I wonder when she developed
And she
breast.
stopped acting because of it, but she said she's open to voiceover work.
Yeah.
A planned animated revival of Married with Children? What? Don't do that.
Oh no. With the
Hey Bart, how
same
you doing?
actors doing the voices.
That's
Jeff.
gonna be weird. Are they trying to like Capitalize on the Simpsons.
Well,
That show came out about the same time. It was all from Fox when Fox first came became a network.
yeah, dude, I'll tell you what. Prime wants to charge you out the nose to see The Simpsons, and no other streaming service has The Simpsons that
Oh,
I know.
except for Prime, they have it locked down.
Yeah, you have to pay for it, and but I don't think Freebie or Tubi or uh, there's a lot of under the wing of Prime. There's MGM. There's FX. There's
Oh, Prime acquired all of that.
yeah, you have to pay for it, but
Damn.
there's a lot of different streaming services. Also Max, which is HBO, pretty much. Um, yeah, it's kind of wild watching uh, an old TV show from HBO, like Oz. Man, that is a trip. Did you ever watch that?
No, I was never interested. It seemed too prison,
Oh
just
man, it's brutal.
prison and violent.
It
I
is.
did used to watch Ren and Stimpy a little bit.
Brennan.
Speaking of violent, we used to watch it on LSD and laugh our ass off.
That was the
But I don't think I
cartoon.
could watch it sober.
That was the cartoon, right?
Yeah, it's some little. What it was it like a mouse and a rat or a cat? What were they? It was kind of like Tom and Jerry, but the demented '90s version.
I vaguely
And they were
remember.
constantly trying to kill each other in like torture and kill each other in gruesome ways. Um,
Can't remember that.
a psychotic Chihuahua dog, and Stimpy is a Manx cat. It's a dog and a cat.
Oh yeah, and the dog looks kind of weird. Like he's got a weird pointy face or some shit.
Yeah,
A weird pointy face.
I didn't know that was a cat though.
Then the fucking cartoonists aren't doing their job. I mean, I suppose metaphorically it could be a cat.
Oh wait, hang on. We have another guest,
Hey,
Mr.
Axis,
Axis.
Hey,
What happened,
Buster.
man?
how you doing, man?
Yeah. Oh, I'm hanging in there. Much better, thank you. Yourself?
I'm doing as good as I can. All
Yeah,
right,
I was
you know what it is.
happy to see you swing by the other day. You know, you're always welcome.
Yeah, thank you, bro. It's good to talk to people. I mean, it's necessary, I think, in life, even if it's the YouTube or StreamYard or whatever.
Yeah, you
Um,
were received very well.
well, I appreciate that. Um,
How you
yeah,
doing,
Jeff?
Axis?
Um, Dark,
Dark.
of course. You
Which,
expect
well,
anything less?
you, so it kind of ebbs and flows. What's going on?
Well, I was looking at the title of the show, Memories of Micky
Oh
D.
yeah, we looked at some fucked up McDonald's playground equipment from back in our day.
Well, that's one thing I wanted to kind of hit on. I know I meet a lot of resistance here outside of like you and a couple others, but I think I did a live stream about the way I was mottoed when I grew up with the concept of, long hair, sex, drugs, rock and roll, uh, booze, partying was not that wasn't a taboo all the way to excessive club life and the camaraderie that we had and that fire of rebellion. And I was addressing some of the younger crowd, that come by my channel, and they have an absolute resistance to that concept.
Yeah, man. These new kids are not as ballsy as like Gen X or above.
No, they're very well behaved. They were
Yes.
like whatever they try, however they tried to socialize us that didn't work. It sure worked on these kids.
Yeah, it completely missed the point with us. We found our solace in a type of group loyalty, partying. We bonded through partying, drugs, music, sex, diversity, individuality. And the more I'm seeing these people turn into plastic copies and being engineered, and especially with the introduction of new technologies,
Yeah.
uh, I'm trying to plant the seed of a revolution within a new frontier.
Is it
I don't know if you ever stopped by my channel, Jeff, but I do actually sometimes, occasionally, have something intelligent to say.
Oh, I would think that every stream you do, you have something intelligent to say.
But
Yeah,
when
dude.
I was, go ahead, Busker.
I was gonna say you do have a head on your shoulders, man. I think you're pretty smart, bro.
And a lot of
Well,
life experience.
the thing about it is I was met with the profound observation that I'm just entirely too dark. And I thought, wow, what a gap in generational concept. For me, growing up with Alice Cooper and Ozzy and
Hmm.
some of the more darker influence bands, all the way up to some of the dark goth bands and death metal, which seemed to be okay with people. That was a part of the inspiration, besides the resistance of the Christian church, that developed me as a personification. And I'm thinking, if they're scared of me, they would have never survived the 80s.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
And looking back, it seems so tame and cheesy even
Yes.
then.
Well, to
Like it
me, it
wasn't
is
as
now.
Well, yeah. Now it's like off the cuff. Like, I mean, not whatever, off the charts. Uh, yeah, and woke, of course.
yeah. But kids these days, they're very obsessed with doing the right thing, doing what they're supposed to do. And we just never worried about that. The right thing was whatever we felt like doing in the moment. But also, we didn't
Exactly.
have as much supervision, I think. These kids are helicoptered. They have grown ups hovering over them every second of the day, organizing their life for them. And we didn't have any of that. We had a lot of time to ourselves on our own.
I will tell you, the kids that I was in school with that were helicoptered and how they developed and grew up, they were very unhappy children.
I bet.
They seen me and they seen absolute freedom, resistance, defiance, and nonconformity. And even though that was something that they were taught to resist, there was still that state of envy of being able to be that free because they were to please their parents, the school, society, and to them that felt like a complete burden. And if you go look at some of the interviews of children that grew up that way, they were fucking miserable.
Yeah, man. I fucking broke my parents' helicopters. I
Crashed.
mean, like once I got into punk, I was just like, "Yep, fuck this." So, oh shit, man, you can see my punk band that I was in at the Loft. Did you ever look that up? The
The
Loft?
loft.
Yeah, the Loft, Baltimore. The Fortunately, I'm not playing at that show because I was too involved with this girl that I just kind of drifted off. So, but it's you know, was what it was. It was like the mid '90s, maybe '98. That show at the loft, and it's like this. You know, you've been to the loft if you blow your nose the next day, and it's all black. No shit, dude. Um, yeah, I don't know, man. Can you want to look that up, Jeff?
What's it called?
Uh,
The loft.
the loft, LOFT,
But what's your
at
band called?
the ruins
The Ruins?
with a Z, R
Oh,
U
with
I
this. Okay,
N.
I was gonna say because there's a Japanese band called The Ruins.
Yeah, there's a lot of bands. My first band was called The Used, if you can believe that. You know about the band The Used. They pretty
The
much stole
Used.
our name. But no, that was after we disbanded. So, but I don't know. I don't know. We even had a recycling symbol.
White Riot. Is that the song they played
It might be. Yeah,
from the
yeah. That's the
Clash?
Clash song. Yeah, like, and you won't get a definitely like it's so sloppy with the sound. You won't get any strike.
What year was this? The 90s?
Yeah, it was '98.
It sounds so early 80s.
We did all kinds of hardcore punk '77 style shit too.
I like it. It sounds like DC hardcore,
Do you do
which I
you
guess Maryland was not that
well
far away.
it kind of well, like it all kind of overlapped, punk, hardcore,
Yeah.
uh proto punk. I mean, sometimes, rarely.
Maryland was the end of the Rust Belt, Jeff.
What's that?
Oh, okay. It's considered
Yeah,
part of that.
yeah, it was the tail end of the Rust Belt. Chicago being the hub
Hmm.
of the Rust Belt, New
And you
York
had
being
Detroit
a,
and
yeah,
Ohio.
Detroit, Toledo, yeah, that
A lot of
whole
bands
area
came out of
there.
Cleveland.
Yes, yeah.
Jeff, are you gonna play it or
Oh, you
no?
want me to play it?
Yeah,
Yeah, you don't think I'll get copyrighted? Probably
no, I
not.
mean
It's a
it
live
is
performance. It's
yeah,
it's it's CRR Records though. That's a record company. They're the ones that tend to copyright things. That's whose
CRR.
YouTube channel it is.
Oh,
I can play it without the music, but that then you
yeah,
miss. Also, it's a song by The Clash. It's not an original song, so that might even get copyrighted.
yeah, it might. I don't know.
I'll post the link and people can watch it. It's only a minute and a half.
Yeah,
That
dude,
link is to Busker's punk band playing at the Loft. He's not in this performance, but it's his band. It's the band he was in.
it was right after I left to be with my girl. And I'm glad I did, man. God knows what kind of road I would have went down.
Potentially a fucking fascinatingly life experience, one that you will remember forever,
Oh
or
yeah, dude,
complete devastation.
absolutely, dude. The rats around that place, man. That you could hear them on the concrete, like stomp, 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 stomp. These fucking huge rats in
They
Baltimore.
stomp. They must be if they were stomping.
Yeah, you
You
could
could
hear them
hear the rats
stomping on the
stomping.
concrete as they ran. Like, okay, God. And they looked almost as big as cats, dude.
Dang.
They're big. Like, maybe it's evolution, some sort of
Mutating.
unintended evolution, a
Well,
revolution of evolution.
East Coast rats are always the more voluptuously plump rats.
Yeah, definitely, man. They are plump. I'm just glad, man, that when I get rodents in my house, that they're mice And this year they're not as bad because I play this frequency that changes from 17,000 kilohertz to 19,000 to 20,000 to 18,000. It just randomly changes. And they haven't fucked around in my room since. So if I hear
Well,
them,
remember, mice are edible.
they're edible.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
man. I saw a movie. I saw
Yes, I remember that.
I saw a movie about this guy who went out and he ate rats or mice.
Yeah,
And
don't
he
eat rats.
did you ever
Rats
see
has
that?
got personality.
You ever seen that movie Axis? The movie of that dude who like went out and I don't know was trying to do some videotaping in the forest or some shit, and he ended up eating mice, and he made like this gravy. Oh my god!
Mice stew. The survivors ate rats.
Yeah, well, you got to eat something to survive, but I wouldn't eat them now. They're probably really toxic.
No, actually.
What the well the do you raise mice to eat them?
I raise them for, well, I have mice for my snakes, and I purchase them frozen and keep them in the freezer and thaw them out for my snakes. But occasionally, you know, I share a meal with my snake. Same with my rat. I share a little
Do
food with my
do
rat.
when do they thaw? Do they come out alive when you thaw them?
No,
No,
I
no,
didn't think so. Like
they're
cryogenically
dead, man.
frozen.
No,
Michael Jackson mice.
I mean I don't know how the cryogenic thing could work. I mean I don't know if the person would be alive if they were thawed out.
He might as well have, Ricardo. The old Mickey D's definitely did pass away because it's nothing like the modern one.
Yeah, I miss the old Mickey D's, man. Oh my
was
god.
I think there was so much loss in culture, uh, even different various groups that were more rebellious, um, had that flame of nonconformity, and
Yeah,
then when everything started changing, especially when Walmart, took away a lot of the little esoteric and mom and pop stores, and everything became plastic and disposable, and they changed the music to plastic and disposable.
yeah.
It just completely infiltrated uh, our social structure. And recently, I've given myself over completely to the digital concept of how things are developing now.
Oh, Jeff, you can play. I have a show on my YouTube that's perfectly fine to play because it's an original song and it's at a hall, the Carney Rod and Gun Club. It's called. Probably a bunch of Masons gather there or something.
The
But
Masons.
man, yeah, somebody got curbed at that place, man. Dude, that not. It's not too safe in Baltimore. The curbed at the show that I played outside, and thank God I didn't see it because I'd left after we played.
What's it called? What's the video
Oh,
called?
it's called uh, a, a band I played in, or oh shit, maybe if you type in the ruins, Be More Busker Ruins, Ruinz.
Oh, right.
Of
Z.
course, it has a Z on it. But like, yeah,
Nothing came up.
I can I can find it. I know. I think I
Okay.
can find it. Shit, man, I'm sorry. I should have been looking myself. What the hell am I thinking?
A band I played with circa 96.
That's it. You got it. You
I
got
think
it.
we played it before, actually, but I can play it again.
Well, it would make me
Are you
feel
what
good.
what role do you play? Guitar?
Yeah, I play the guitar. Um, then we had a bass player that was just like he was older than us. He's probably in his 50s now.
This is the Runes, the same band that was
Yeah,
playing
no,
at the Lowe's.
this is called COP. It's COP. It's acronym. Bless you. Acronym.
God bless him.
Excuse me.
Damn, damn you.
Right.
No, that this is it was called COP, COP, and it stood for, the drummer made it up, and it was something in Latin, and I can't remember exactly what it was.
Oh, what's this one?
Okay, this next one's the one we're gonna play
I
off
wrote
of
this
the one
one.
that they
Man,
could
y'all look
use.
like
Alright,
kids.
3 strings go to 1. And shut up, Joe.
Is that you?
And Jim's gonna be singing this one. It's called I Want to Grow Dave.
There you
Ready?
are. Shit.
This is a song I wrote.
Oh, you wrote this?
Yeah,
Yeah, this is hardcore. I love it. That's my favorite style. I love his collar though. Man, y'all, I love his. Damn. I used to have a collar very similar to that. Oh man, this takes me back. That's cool. That's kind of what my mohawk looked like too. It's purple. Cause think of it, 96. Yeah, that was about the time. The early 90s. Definitely. This is the style. What's the song called?
yeah, dude. There's
What
Very
was the
nice.
song called?
I once knew a girl. It's a
Oh,
song I wrote about my first girlfriend. And you know what's funny? She was in the crowd, and but like she was there with me. I still fucking, at the end I said, "You stupid fucking bitch." At the very end. Oh man. But she knows I wrote the song about her. But yeah, I mean, a kid, a boy fingered her. So yeah, it
oh,
it was my first experience with being cheated on, and then I had this kind of like uh, autism where I become obsessed with what the fuck my girlfriends are doing, because I've had it happen twice, and I don't want to go back to that. You know what I mean?
oh! Like when she's not around, you think about what else she could be doing.
No, I Alexis, or yeah, I can say her first name, Alexis. She's my friend on Facebook, amongst a bunch of other people that are mostly fans of the Cajun music I play. I
Well,
have
that's
more.
why
Sorry, go ahead.
that's why I promote the necrosynthetic dead uh, relationship.
The
Uh,
what?
I've never heard that term. What does that
Well,
mean?
you have these new love dolls that are synthetically almost real, but still they're neither female or male. Um,
They're robot,
they
right?
don't do anything. Oh, kind of like a dead body, you know. They're
Yeah.
cold. You have to warm them up, and you can
Oh,
have your way with them. So that's kind of a form of
And they're non-binary,
necrophilia without a.
androgynous.
Well,
They
it's
have like
neither
both
male or
attachments.
female. It's only your imagination that gives it its identity as male or female. But you can fully functionally sexually interact with them, and I consider that the closest thing to necrophilia. So I call it the necrosynthetic
I mean,
yeah,
they
relationship.
had
that's right,
dildos and
dude. Hell yeah. Well,
pocket
dildos are a little
vaginas.
different because you don't like potentially become attached to something weird that looks human but it's not.
Until you apply a AI word model to it with a personality of someone that you may or uh, may not enjoy, which comes with another line of the necrosynthetic victim.
Ah, yeah,
What
dude.
was that movie? Her with what's his
Yeah.
face, Joaquin
Oh,
Phoenix.
I meant to watch that flick. I wonder if it's free on.
He the whole movie is about him and his exactly what Axis described. His companion.
Yeah, Cage Reality is actually developing profiles off of people that have passed away or people that want to preserve their, uh, I don't know, personality, their
So it's
persona.
going to be like an AI, and it can continue simulating that person even after they're gone.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, that's going to
Well,
be so weird.
well, he's done one beta runoff on it as a test model with development, and we were kind of studying the pros and cons psychologically of how people are going to react to it. Some people emotionally unstable are going to become attached to it, and then those that are more abusive minded, how they're going to interact with it.
I'm,
Man, I think that's probably one of the most harmful things a person can do to themselves.
Because then,
Or
like,
emotionally.
once the person's gone and you have this simulated version of them,
I just
how
I
important
read
was
this
the actual
movie.
person in the first place then if you can still get everything from this?
That's what we're working on the development of, and I'm kind of sitting back watching its development.
That's like people that not clone their pet, what, freeze dried their pet. They have those taxidermy drones. There's people that taxidermy their pets and put them on drones and fly them around.
Oh, dude, it's
Well, I
fucking
mummified Rat, the hairless. Uh,
What, you did?
wow.
yeah, the hairless genetic I had. Yeah, she's fully mummified now, and all I gotta do is encase her, frame her, and hang her on the wall.
You did it yourself or you had it done?
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
I totally was juggling the idea of getting my cat taxidermied, and I'll show you why. This thing, I wonder if I can. I can't kind of. I'm gonna mute because I got a can of cough here. Sorry, this fucking thing is not working. I got to find my mouse. Yeah, man, I wanted to get this thing taxidermied. Um,
Look at
but
this, what people are doing.
I decided against it because I think maybe it would fuck fuck with my head. Oh my god, dude.
They put an ostrich on a drone.
Oh my god.
So like, there's no way they can start doing this. A shark drone, like, dude, the shark jet. There's no way they can start doing shit like this with humans. I just can't see. Well, I don't know. It is real, Jeremy. It's not like a. It looked real, even for a spoof site. It looked like they took a real cat. And I don't. Oh, am I just getting old?
It is something that's new. Uh, but you know, like I didn't get taxidermy, and I didn't have room in my backyard because I already have 3 dead cats buried. So
Pet cemetery. Oh.
little tiny, tiny. But I don't even have stones or nothing. They're just buried out back. And this one I had cremated and put in a urn type thing, and I have it on his favorite place to lay down, which was my downstairs radiator. It's just sitting on top of that. But he
Well,
lived. I'm sorry. Go
pelts
ahead.
I have pelts of various animals that I hunted and was able to preserve the pelts of, and they're all over the house.
Yeah,
I
man. I
haven't
was
thought about
thinking.
sticking them on a drone yet, but that's a possibility.
I wonder if I could have asked for his fur back.
If what?
If I could have asked, or maybe gotten somebody to remove his fur.
Oh.
I mean, I wouldn't turn it into a rug. I would put it under the wall. Um, he was a beautiful cat. But he was a freak, dude. He was a Franken kitty,
Yeah,
man.
he's the one that ate your house up.
He chewed it up, man. Pretty. I mean, he chewed up the couch, and in the end, he started pissing on the couch. Like he really didn't age well, but he lived for 22 years, man. I got him secondhand when he was 7 months old, and he's very fucking nasty.
Secondhand cat.
And he also had giardia. So I had to. Oh my god, it was one of the most traumatic times of my life. Was trying to give him pills for that fucking giardia. Holy shit! I mean, his turds looked like it had a little drop of raspberry on it or something, or strawberry. But like, yeah, I had to get tested too, and that was not comfortable because I had to stand in line with a bag of what boxed up, you know, it was just not comfortable. And by the time I got to I was pretty mean to the secretary. Shit, that was a long time ago, man. That was like fucking 2000 and
Nothing in the 2000s is long ago.
it was 2001. That's when I first got him.
What did you say to the secretary?
Oh, can't remember.
Oh.
I was just like I was frustrated. Maybe I just kind of excuse me. This
Well, do you have anything y'all want to wrap up with? Because I'm going to have to go soon and get to bed on time. Axis, are you going live later?
Yeah, I'll probably go live later, but
I'm sorry,
as
dude.
I'm going
far
to
as
drop your channel.
This has a lot of terps in it, man. This is just like probably beyond 5% terpenes. It's just crazy. Um, yeah, that's kicks you in the lungs, but it's not way too. Anyway, it's better than stems or seeds. Anyway, what was I saying again? Um,
You talking about your
yeah, dude. Like
your cat on his
I
issues.
wanted to have a rug with him, but I thought no, that's just it would fuck with my head.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
But I had him
I
for
wouldn't want to see that.
22. God, he died at the very cusp. He died right before New Year's to 2022, day before New Year, and I was so lucky to get him in there. It's not hardly anybody was working, so yeah, he was suffering. He was really bad, and I don't even know exactly what his problem was. And obviously, we didn't have the money
Hey
to
guys,
get him.
what's
So,
up?
Hey, Ricardo, what's up?
Hey, Ricardo, how you doing, man?
Do you have any
You're
dead
right,
pet
man. Yeah, I'm good.
stories?
I'm good.
Anyway, so yeah, he was half what's called a
I'm getting
serval.
back at you.
His father was a serval, and his mother was a F1 Bengal, which is a Asiatic leopard cat, very tiny cat that dwells in the trees and has these weird wrists that it can like twist its way down. Or
I love tools and tools.
Hmm.
what's that?
In the chat, one of my
Sorry.
favorite people. Tools
Anyway,
and
Tools
tools.
and
so
tools.
and also like that Asiatic leopard cat is bred with a domestic cat
Why?
that has spots that are not like from a wild cat. It's just they're just domestic mutts.
Like a
And
leopard.
Asiatic leopard cat is a small tree dwelling cat. They call it an Asian leopard
Incredible.
cat, which is confusing to a lot of the people who first hear it.
Hmm.
It's not a leopard whatsoever, but its father was a serval, and those get up to 50 pounds. And that thing, it bred with a F1 Bengal, so it had three species of cat in one. And it was born with these weird kind of toes. They're kind of weird looking. But, it was back in the day. The original guy who had it was this Manhattan uh, fucking lawyer, and he had two of them. And he had to get rid of that one because it bit the neighbor's dog. And I didn't find that out till later on. It bit the neighbor's dog and it got infected and died. And
Yeah.
it also bit the owner, the prior owner. It bit him
Hmm.
too, and he got infected and he was put in the hospital for a month.
You have the weirdest stories.
Got the
I
rabies.
sh-
Got the
I
rabies.
sh-
African, thank you so much.
it's not
Uh,
rabies.
No.
one of our steady members. We do have memberships. They're only 99
Whoop,
cents. You can
whoop.
buy them for yourself. You can buy them for other people.
Go on, plastic.
Thank
But
you very much.
anyway, so yeah,
That's the way.
that African serval cat. It has the largest ears of I think of any cat in the wild, next to the
Hmm.
caracal, or I think that's how it's pronounced, caracal or
It's
caracal.
like Marlon Perkins.
Those are beautiful too. They're about the same kind of size as a serval cat, and they got big ears too. And they're like related very closely to lynxes. There's so many species of cat that they used to fascinate the fuck out of me, dude, when I was younger. Um,
Hmm.
and so I decided to keep it. I was about to. I said, man, I can't do this. I left a message saying I can't do it. I'm gonna have to send this thing back to you. But I sat down on the floor
Hey,
and
Ricardo.
I smoked a bowl, and the thing came over and sat the wall around in my hallway. So it sat there, and each day I would get closer, that inch closer and closer and closer each day, just a little bit. And eventually I got close enough that it trusted me enough to smell my
Oh,
hand without biting. It was like it was to me it was so fucking dangerous, but I don't know, I was stoned and drunk at the same time, so I didn't really care. But I still was very patient. I didn't have any problem until I got bit. But when he got out, I tried to usher him into my basement, and with a trash can lid, and the thing bit my hand. And my hand, man, it got infected real bad. And thank God I didn't end up in the hospital.
Yeah.
That thing's mouth was dirty, man. I'll show you its mouth. It's actually,
I don't know if is it gross. I don't know how much I want to see it. Hey, Ricardo, how are you doing? What's
well,
up?
it's not gross, but it's kind
I'm
of
good,
scary.
man. I'm okay. I've
You
been,
good?
yeah, been busy doing all kinds of things, just joining different groups and, you know,
That's
just
its
talking to
talk.
lots of different people. I think
Yeah,
I'm going through a more socialized, like
he's
What
missing a
kind of
tooth.
a
groups are you
more
joining?
social phase of my life. I've got a few
Oh, you cut out. Right. Right as we're hearing about the groups. Dang.
I wonder if that's I don't know. I've heard the British police are starting to crack down on people.
No, his connection does this all the time.
Well, Jeff, as a final word for me, remember that the metaverse is a new frontier, and we are the developers. We are the new potentials, and unless you have that spark of resistance against the system of control, and you find some type of rebellious nature and you just spark a fire to keep them from being intrusive and fringing and controlling like the man was back in the day. Find your spark, find your fire. And with that, thank you, gentlemen. Axis out.
See ya.
Axis, thank you as well, as
Good times.
always.
Yeah, I like talking to that dude, man.
So
Yeah,
I didn't
Axis is
know.
cool.
You, are you like an expert on cats or something, Busker?
Well, I mean, like, I definitely in my mid-teen years is when I. It's the funny thing is because I was into a punk band too at the same time, but that was another interest I
Hmm.
had was all the Wildcats, dude. There are so many freaking Wildcats that are
Your
so
band, your
some of
band was called the Wildcats.
no, no,
Oh,
no. Where'd you get that?
oh,
I
sorry. You were
thought.
just talking about the cats, and then you talked about
Oh
your
no,
punk
no.
band. I
I
just thought
was
that.
talking about my half cerebral cat. Sorry. Yeah, like so.
How many cats have you had in your
Oh my
life?
God, African. Hang on,
Uh,
we got something here going on here. What is on your
Wow.
What happened to you?
wow,
Oh,
Check
man.
you
out
have
that
your
hat.
hair around. You look. That takes about 10 years off of you. I just want to point out.
He looks like a young. He looks like a young
Yeah.
Gandalf.
You look.
Mm-hmm.
That's hilarious. That's you.
Gandalf the Grey.
You took him out of the
I
pigtail.
like that. I like that. The young Gandalf, the golden Gandalf,
Yeah,
Gold.
Gandalf the Brown,
golden. Yeah,
golden brown.
yeah. You know it
Indeed.
looks good. Yeah,
Welcome. What's up?
Cool.
if I go.
So Busker, can we go back?
To
Oh
his cat.
no, you dropped out. Um, yeah. So I got into cats. And people thought I was ridiculous, but I just was so fascinated with all the different kinds of cats around the world, and the serval especially. And lo and behold, they started making hybrids of this wild cat, and I got lucky. And I think not unlucky. I mean, I felt like there was some times when I was unlucky because of the pissing on the couch downstairs, and that was way later. That was when he was getting sick. He was probably about 21 when he started doing that. Um, Oh, where'd the other guy go? Oh, he's
Oh, he
probably
dropped that. He does that all the time. He has a very weak connection, so he's
yeah,
always coming in and out.
yeah. He'll probably to get a new connection would probably be better. Um, yeah. So yeah, I've pretty much been into I was when I was younger. Now I can't deal with having a cat because of my disease. It's just a problem. It's a hassle and a half, or maybe like times 10.
Plastic, is it your birthday?
Happy birthday,
It's
man.
not that, man. It's every day's one's birthday.
Oh, well, it's your
Really?
unbirthday.
Yeah, I
Yes, it's
think
your
so.
Wow.
birthday.
Every day you live, right? You wake up, you fucking live. Good luck.
Happy birthday to
Couldn't have said
you.
it better myself.
Oh, don't be like that.
Good luck.
Yeah, don't. So you always crystallized in like the star system, isn't it? That's why we have a date of birth, right? Oh,
Yeah.
Mm.
for this star. You guys saw
Even
that
though,
shit saying,
even
The
though
what?
the
okay.
even though the dates could be wrong, because there's
I
that
mean, collectively, yeah,
13th,
okay.
that hidden
It,
13th month and all.
personally, to me, it's the value of life. Like, if you really think about like the value of life, what it is, why we think, uh, and these atrocities that people are still saying, look, it's the hopeful focus. You know, I can see why America doesn't want any part of what's going on with Russia and Europe at the moment.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. Yeah, exactly. They have
It's a bit of
no
a tangle.
obligation. Yes, exactly. Yeah, America, fuck,
Mm.
fuck you, Europe, fuck. We did it. Yeah, give up. Down with you shitbags. Very funny, but true.
Fools and tools in the chat. Can I just say that that is a silly thing to say. Cat
What?
saliva's got
Every day
AIDS.
is your birthday. Merry
No, the
Christmas.
previous comment. Cats. He says cat saliva's got
Oh.
AIDS. I
No,
don't
How would
not
a
think
cat?
so.
It's cats can't even get
no,
AIDS, can they?
no. It does have definitely have toxic goddamn saliva, but it's not AIDS for Christ's sake.
That's monkeys.
HIV. That means AIDS, and it doesn't give you HIV, so not AIDS. That's bullshit. But it
Yeah,
does give you
HIV is the virus.
a nasty, nasty fucking infection. It's not a virus; it's an infection too.
Yeah, they used to tell us about that as kids, like to be careful with the cat litter and not to play with like not to play with the litter box. Not that we were going to do that anyway, but just they would stress to stay away from cat feces. I guess maybe because we played with dog feces.
Play with dog feces.
Yeah, we
It,
would throw it over the
it
telephone wire.
depends on what you do, the beasts you learn, the mechanisms you use, right? Hey, come on,
Something
boys.
like that.
Well, yeah, it is. Like .22 was the first rifle I got to shoot. It's tutu.
Tutu, like
Believe me, when you get to know those
a
tutu,
tutu rifle.
you can still kill a good target from at least a
What were
hundred
you
meters.
trying to kill?
Hmm.
Oh, well, bunnies.
Yeah, we'll try again.
Bunnies? You were shooting bunnies?
Yeah, I guess yes, bunnies.
How savage.
Yeah, you got to learn somewhere.
That's what they do in Africa.
Or
Kill
just
bunnies.
for sport
Well,
or
I
for
didn't know it's
food.
when I was growing up, man, because
Oh.
we used to have to actually wring chickens' necks.
Did you
You know,
eat the bunnies?
Uh-huh.
yes,
Fair
Okay,
enough.
yes,
that
I
makes it a
skinned
little
them.
better.
Yeah, I learned to. Yeah,
Apocalypse, I'm still
I've
trying to
never eaten a bunny.
not a bad thing, is
I'm
it?
still trying to figure it out myself.
But
Do you have a job, right? That's the first step. But I'm
televised
if I'll
apocalypse.
let you know once I crack that code. We could all get rich. African, how do you get rich? Other than
Please
like
tell me.
working your
I've
way
lived
up
this long, man.
some kind of
They
employment
can't
ladder.
stop it anymore.
You what?
Let's hear
I
this.
said I've lived this long. They can't stop it anymore. Do you live that long? You can't stop getting richer. But yeah, it's a joke.
Are you rich enough already then?
I think in the future terms of what I've yeah calculated, yeah, it's all right.
Have you got
Yeah.
do you have appreciating assets or
Well,
something?
yeah. It's how you see what you're buying years ago and go bang, bang, bang,
Hmm.
bang, and live on
Yeah,
nothing.
man, I'm fucking autistic,
I
man.
mean,
It must
look,
be
just before like Fukushima, I bought a load of yellow cake, if you will.
yellow.
Yellow cake.
Yellow cake, yeah.
What's
Back in
that?
the day, I knew what it was, why it was, and just before I bought it, I was like, but then there
You
was
have
like,
to save yourself, Apocalypse.
ah,
Nobody's coming to save
it's
you.
funny, bro.
You have to do it yourself.
Yeah. And once we've all saved ourselves, then we'll join together and
Yeah,
defeat
that's
the
Hopefully,
when the
alien
party
hordes.
starts.
Yeah,
hopefully,
that's when the party starts.
I don't think so.
Can't wait. The mass awakening happening on the planet.
What do you
I'm
think that
part of
mass
it.
awakening is?
They,
You think that's going to be
they've been
some
saying
sort of
that since
all
before I was
these
born.
discord, right? It will be a fruition of what. It's funny because I like in that film. What is it? Akira. You know it? You must know it.
Huh?
Akira.
Akira. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Akira. Yeah. So that
I know
notion
that.
of yeah, but you know the film, don't you?
I don't think I've seen it. No,
Oh damn! You should watch it.
I'll
Akira.
put it on my list. I'll put it on my
Yeah,
watch list.
yeah, man. Hopefully you
Yes.
do. I think some people don't actually understand the notion of again where we are here, right? For what's
Mm.
going on with the Western Foundation, let alone what we've introduced and given
Yeah.
away, right? Because
The
America
bigger
just
picture.
yeah. So
Yeah.
uh-huh.
Well, that's a good note to end on, because I have to
Mhm.
wrap up.
All right,
So,
Jeff.
any last words,
No,
Busker?
I'm good, man. It was
Ricardo, you
great,
have any last
great
words?
to
Not
come.
last words, any closing words, I should say.
Yeah,
Sorry
Because
for
hopefully we'll use
late
more
beginnings.
words later. Do what?
I came in late, didn't I? Grounded in
Yeah, I
deep.
was right. It's still a work night. I have one more night to go, and then tomorrow I
Yeah,
won't be
shit.
I won't have to pinch
You're
it
right.
off.
How you feeling?
But I have to get to bed early tonight for my
Ah,
last night. I did a 9-day stretch, and tomorrow's my
yeah.
last day of the 9. So I
Rest well.
got to make sure I'm rested for that.
Rest well, Jeff.
But
Cheers.
cheers, Africa. Good to see you.
Cheers. Cheers.
Come
Thank
come
you.
back tomorrow. We can hang out longer.
Ah.
Good answer. That's perfect.
You're so
Perfect
funny.
closing words. Take care. All right, guys. That's. Hey, Ricardo. You have any closing
Hey.
words?
Yeah. I just want. Oh, I was just thinking. What am I going to say? I was just thinking. Last few words. I can't wait to get a laptop.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. You'll be able to stay on longer, and we'll be able to
Yes. I
hear you
probably won't
more.
keep getting booted off, and I'll have more options. And I'll probably even start running my own live streams and have people on, and
Oh yeah.
I know I'll attract all kinds of weird and wonderful people from all around the world. So it'll be unique.
Yes. That's pretty much what these things do.
Yeah.
I love it.
So just an idea. Been mulling on for a while.
Well, we look forward to that.
It's great to talk to you anyway. Finally, Jeff. I don't come on as much as I'd like, and It's you're one of my favorite channels
Oh,
lately. So
well,
I'm
thank you. Wow, that means a
so
lot. Thank you.
just glad I met you. Really,
Wow. Thank- those are those are some the best closing words ever so far.
no problem.
Yeah, thanks. Really appreciate it.
No
That
props.
tells me the channel's doing what I hoped that it would do. So thank you.
Mm, yeah, I'm not interested in everything you talk about. I can't always keep up with everything.
Oh yeah, I can't imagine anyone out there is interested in everything.
Like
There's a
when you were
lot that
doing
goes on this channel.
the stuff about the stocks and shares and NFTs
Oh
and
yeah, that was Joe.
Bitcoin and whatever,
I would
I
have
haven't
never
got a
come up with that on my own.
flipping clue, and I still don't really.
Oh, Luna, everyone's showing up at the last minute tonight. They're
Hey,
getting all
Luna,
excited and they're showing up just to find out that I have to wrap up.
you
Um,
know, I've got
here,
to invite you.
Access is going live later too. I will find you
Can you
a.
link? Can you link us to somewhere
Yeah, let me see who's out.
or whatever? I'm sure there's something. Let's have a look.
Who's Groovy Jimmy? I don't even know. Does anyone know Groovy Jimmy?
Nope.
He's on my list, but NPC the game is out. The Psychology of Why We Love Horror Films.
Oh, he's cool. He's
Yeah, that might be cool.
pretty
And there's
smart,
only
isn't
6 people watching. We can give him some numbers.
he? Mhm.
I don't know if he's doing a panel. Yeah, Luna. Tonight's my last. It's my Friday, so I mean, it's my Thursday. I have one more day of work, and then I'll have 2 days off, and I can stream longer. But it's coming up on my bedtime, so I have to start wrapping up.
Going to bed early, aren't you?
Yeah, I got to work tomorrow.
Oh, quite early.
Yeah, like
When do you
2 in the
start? Like
morning early.
6?
Let me find a panel.
Okay.
There's a lot of people streaming, but none of them are panels. Except for this Groovy Jimmy guy. Here, I have no idea who this is. It might be a drama channel,
Sounds fun to me.
but y'all can go check it out.
Groovy
This
Jimmy.
is the only panel I see going right now. You too, Luna. I'll be out again tomorrow, and I'll be able to go a lot longer because
Oh,
I won't have a bedtime.
we're
But
so
tonight I have
addicted.
to be responsible. Because if I don't, then I drag through the day. I learned that lesson early at this new job. I have to get my rest in
Yes.
order to be
Rest.
functional.
Rest you well, sir.
Yes, oh my God, Luna and I were were in sync. She was typing the exact thing I was saying out of my mouth at the same time. Okay. All right, Ricardo. Well, it's good to see you, and we'll see you again, I'm sure.
Yeah, you too, man. Yeah, take care.
You too, and have a good rest of your night or your day.
Thank you. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Take care. Yeah. Normally I don't. Like before I started working, I would just go to sleep whenever my body got tired and wake up whenever it woke up, and it was fine. I was fine that way. But now that I have a specific time I have to wake up and get to sleep, I have to stay adjusted to that instead in order for everything to work smoothly. So, yeah, sure. Check out those whatever NPC the game. I think he eventually opens up a panel. I think he does this monologue at the beginning, and then he's the guy that did the panel awards a few months ago. That was from him. So have a good rest of your what's today's Monday. Have a good rest of your Mondays, and I'll be out again tomorrow, and we can go longer. And thanks for being viewers. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being part of this community. I appreciate almost all of you, each and every other one of you. And it's been a heck of a Monday. I hope in a not too bad of a way. All right. Well, I'm glad I got to see you for a little bit anyway. And I will. Oops. God. Thank you. Thank you for thinking that. Most people, a lot of people would tell you differently. That I'm very high strung, neurotic, histrionic, but I try to be chill. I prefer to be chill. I think the older I get, the more chill I get because you just stop giving fucks about things. That's kind of the stage I'm at. You know yourself better, and I know what I'm here to do and what I'm not here to do. And the stuff I'm not here to do, I can just let it roll. Oh, cool. That's awesome. Yeah, that's good. I wish my siblings and I were closer. We're not that we're not close. We just have our own lives and we're all busy. It's not like drama distance. It's just life distance. He hates the trans movement. Well, it's all trans now. Gay is disappearing. Like all the people growing up today that would have been gay in my generation are now trans or queer or non-binary. The gay is almost not even a thing anymore. And I never thought we fought so hard to get acceptance for gay, and now that we got it, it's like evaporated overnight. I guess that's how life will do you. So it's like, oh wow, yeah. I might even be if I was a kid growing up today, I might even be trans. Who knows? It was just gay back then. That's what I turned out. No, I don't think I could ever be trans. I nothing against women, but I am very happy with what I got and what I didn't get. And when we were fighting for marriage equality, we were kind of all one community, more or less, because we were kind of all fighting for the same thing. But then, at the minute we got marriage, this whole new agenda got rolled out. It's like, okay, there's nothing left to fight for. Now let's fight for all this other stuff and let's center the trans people that were just at the fringe of the gay movement. Because they really were like trans back in my day was hardly a thing at all. You might have one or two or three trans people in any given community, and they were just blending in with the gays and fighting for the gay cause. And the minute we got our marriage, they're like, okay, now we want our thing. Move aside, it's our moment now, and this is the list of rights we want. But they weren't saying any of that shit when we were all doing gay rights together. That came out of nowhere. That just came out of the blue, like overnight. The page just got turned. So, but they can do their thing. Like we got what we fought for. So there's nothing really left for us to do. So I just I don't know that they have the support. First of all, they're really bad at getting the support. They went about it the opposite way that we did. They tried to bully and intimidate and victim guilt everybody into giving them the support instead of trying to win hearts and minds by showing that they could be a normal part of society, which was our strategy. But do your thing. It's a new generation. All right, I gotta go. I really do. Take care, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow, and pleasant dreams. Hope you don't think about clowns or cats or all the other scary stuff, fucked up shit we talked about today. All right, take care, people. Bye bye.